Hello. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Crunchy, and let's go. You know what? Let me put this back down. Something to get out of the way. You may or may not have noticed the intense jump in production value. You see this? You see this craziness? I'm in the game. This is crazy. Well, this occurred as a multi-step process of me trying to fix my own whoopsie daisy. You see, you'll notice in this episode, it's paused. There's really no audio. I'm probably gonna have to fix something like that so you're not bored right now. But I've already played this a couple days ago. Um, but Crunchy had a bit of a whoopsie do, and there was no audio from my video game, like from my gaming camera capture at all. Like it was gone. It was just a whole lot of me going, not engaging. So what I decided to do is I set this up as a we're gonna play through this or we're gonna watch this, and I'm just gonna give commentary on it. Okay, we're just gonna enjoy it together because you guys deserve an episode. All right, you guys came back. You want to see what happens. You want to know what's going on, especially before the next game drops. Hopefully, I can get all this out before that. We'll see. We'll learn together. Um, but in so doing, I have tried to fix this and do all that stuff so many times now that I now have a green screen and am in it. Like you can see the can you see right here? You see I got his nose. I got his nose in there. Yeah. Yeah, lots of tinkering. Lots of tinkering has happened. But you know what? Without a further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. I know you've waited patiently and I appreciate it. Grab your coffee. I've got my moog and yeah, let's do this. Bam. All right. So, finishing up from the previous episode, I met a lizard friend. My lizard friend left, and we are starting um, from the continue. So, for some reason, they decided that even though I saved inside that room, they decided to just pop me right back out. So we're gonna have this fight again. In that isn't that convenient? Oh, whoa, what was that?
What is that?
Oh, it's a saber-toothed lizard kitty. Don't worry, you won't see one of those again. You guys catch that sick-ass dodge right there? I'm so ashamed. Ugh. I was so confident going into this episode. I was like, I know all the controls, everything's fine. And you'll see where that's me testing. Yeah. And that's me finding out that that is a subpar ability. uh, breaking sticks, getting at it. So about this lore stuff, I'm typically very intrigued by this stuff, and I don't mind reading through it and kind of going through that stuff. So let me know in the commentary or the comments below if you guys want me to go through all that stuff as we play games like this. I eat that stuff up. Speaking of, let's read some
I
words.
told you. We should come back with the cipher.
Okay. Uh, maybe we will, maybe we won't. But yeah, I typically eat that kind of stuff up, and
What is that? It smells awful.
Poison.
neat. What are we gonna do? See, I remember walking up and like, yeah, I know how to solve this problem. I'll throw an axe. Always test your buttons, guys. That happens a little too often in this game for me. Yeah, I was really disappointed. I was like, maybe we could break it, maybe we could destroy it, and then it's like, throw axe at problem. All right, cool, thanks. Oh, bless you, kid.
Oh.
Just surveying the scene here. All right. Thinking, how do I get over there? I want to jump that gap. And I'm not actually processing it. I just think, get to hole. We're going to have a bit of a pause, because I guess it was a bit too much on my system at the time. You'll see it here momentarily. And okay, jumped ahead. See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you don't remember what's going on. You just talk out of your ass, and I need to just be in it with you. Riveting. Yeah, this is Crunchy coming to terms with the fact that he just made a big ass circle for no reason. Quality gaming content. How about that? And here's where my game breaks. Hooray! Let's just say it was pausing for me to get my drink. I still don't know what he said there. Yeah. Prank him, John. Got pranked. Okay. Personally, I think that's a really cool creature. I mean, look at that. Like, the creativity that goes into coming up with creatures like that for just lore and all that is. I mean, I guess they have something to play off of, the actual lore they could pull from, but to like go into a stage like today, I'd be interested in looking that up. Okay, check this out. This is the first time we've seen this. You see this? Watch how they handle this situation. Complete confidence. Complete and utter confidence.
Hey, it's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
He got out the way, and the kid just barreled in. Like, how did you know to do that? How did you know you weren't about to awaken an elder god? That was... I find that highly irresponsible, alright? That's just not how I would handle that situation. And I didn't handle this at all. I don't even know what that is. What is that? So we move on. And notice my...
Oh, what were those things? They smelled awful.
Your mother called them scorn poles. Poison magic. She was the one who showed me how to disable them. What?
It's just funny to think of her teaching you something.
Yes.
Still, even now, whenever that conversation plays, I think he... my brain always stops partway through that conversation. Oh, what were those things? They smelled awful. Your mother. I don't know why. That's always what I think is about to happen, and then I don't even listen to what happens in the rest of that sentence.
Whoa. Sure is foggy here.
Look how close we are to the mountain. I've never been this close before.
Should we...
No. He is of no consequence.
Excuse me, but, how did you come by that, axe?
That is my concern alone.
And, while I won't dispute that, I know that blade. It was one of ours, but, we didn't make it for you.
Step aside.
I can't. See, the woman we made it for, I was, well, I am quite fond of her, and I would be somewhat displeased if it turns out that you did something to her.
It was my mother's. She left its father before she died.
Face dead? I'm very, very sorry to hear that. She was a fierce warrior. And a good woman. Okay. I will make improvements to the axe.
But nobody asked you to.
Well, it's true, but knowing your mother, she would have insisted I repair that act of vandalism perpetrated against her axe by my brother.
This man's
I knew
give a
it.
fuck
You are Brock's
is
brother.
busted.
The other half of the brand's here.
The blue one is your brother.
Yes. Though my talents are vastly superior. No boast. I swear to Freya.
Do not undo his work. Improve upon it only.
Yeah, but can you put it down over there? That handle is
No.
filthy. Okay then. I will just. Oh. Oh.
I love this floor section.
Oh. Oh, is that dried blood? Oh.
So, what were you working on?
That guy's awesome.
That. I call it the Sky Mover. Just up that mountain waits a treasure trove of rare resources. Once I mine it, I'll need a way to bring it all down.
And you know how to fix it?
Not even a little.
Did you guys catch those just high quality improvements? Our boy here just busted out a horse brush and scrubbed a single part of it. That's all you need to do in order to be a more lethal killer, guys, is just keep your stuff clean. Okay, in retrospect, that's actually really good advice.
Yes, come in.
That long pause was me processing the same information I just gave to you, and I couldn't handle it. I was like, what did you just do? What were you doing? All right, so what we're flipping through the menus here for are about resurrection stones. Apparently, you only get one. You only get one at a time. And you can either sell it or use it. And they come in different qualities. And I assume from what I've seen so far, which I haven't used it, I don't know, I'm just reading the menu. I guess quality affects how much it heals you once you die and come back. And the boy carries it. And if you go down, he brings you the resurrection stone and brings you back to life. Good to go, right? I'm wondering maybe if in the future, like once you come back, you'll have, if it's like a high quality one, you'll get like boosts and damage or something. Like that'd be kind of cool. But we're never gonna find out because we're never gonna die. Hasn't happened yet, right? I mean, not that I'd remember. And here I'm going through, I'm still, I don't know why, I'm so hesitant to buy these enchantments. I'm sure you guys are probably thinking, you're an idiot. Buy them. They're cheap, but I like my hack silver. And, because it's a neat word, it's got hack in it.
Don't let the
cool.
Draugr get you.
And some of these things in here
Did you really make that axe for my
seem
mother?
very expensive.
Oh, I'd recognize it anywhere. Ask me. It's one of our best. Infused with the echoing screams of 20 frost trolls. Give or take.
But why her? How did you know her?
She sought us out in the beginning. She was a special woman. She wanted to protect people. I suppose we thought it was a chance to give power to someone who'd use it for good. She even spoke our native tongue. She'd say, Madurin sem gengur, egen vigum hans.
Gengur I.
That's right. That's impressive. I see a lot of her in your eyes. You know?
Thanks, Cinder.
Don't touch me.
What? I didn't.
Can we just
won't.
peep where this kid is right now?
I'll come back later.
How high does your anxiety have to be for someone to take a step over like half a football field away? Yeah, a little bit of lore on the old ash bag. Is that insensitive? That's where she is. So here's the thing. I'm kind of like searching around the camp right now, and I already know the conversation I was having, and I'm gonna stick by it. I like that character. I don't know if I would appreciate him in real life, but especially in a game like this, where if you play the previous games, I'm about to be upset. Stepping on rocks. Yeah, not upset yet. That's always great. And wow, I'm really getting ahead of myself in this video. Ambush! With the most annoying creatures. Okay. So you see these bricks, right? Yeah!
Keep it up.
That's just convenient. I saw the red. Oh! Didn't see the red that time. Did not see it. Yeah! Beat his ass. Then I get whacked from off screen, right? By Lizard Kitty. And this is where I'm thinking, oh, this is a challenging thing. This is great. And now I'm like, this is horseshit. This is stupid. 2 at a time. This is not a walk, crawl, run. This is walk. Why aren't you already good at this? Ugh. Just aggravating. Oh my god, I didn't notice that. They were underground. It won't be able to... Your blasty might won't work there. And this is when I start solving problems. Yeah, that one. Get that one. Like, yeah! Alright! Oh. Oh my god. That guy up there has been annoying me this entire match. And the worst part about him is that now that everything else is taken care of, as far as I can tell, you can't get up there. And all I wanted to do was go. You saw me put the axe away. All I could think was, I'm going to beat this man in the face and introduce him to my foot. And the only thing I could think to do is throw my axe at him and shoot him with the arrows. And I'm like, get him, kid.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, I know. We got there. Okay. Now that we're back to quiet time. So, what I was saying about that character is that, like a lot of games like this, it's just all machismo through and through. Like, you got big badass monsters, you got the beautiful lady gods who come out and it's like, here's all these things and like we bless you and stuff. And then it's just all the dudes who beat your ass or whose ass you have to beat. And it's nice to see someone who's like small in stature. But personally, I think he's one of the bravest guys in the game so far. That's just my son shooting rocks. Thanks, kiddo. So, concerning the gameplay right now, what I've noticed so far is that there's 2 of those Dinkle Hoppers. And that one, you can't see the menu here. You see what it's doing? It's kind of cycling through a menu. Crunchy is discovering that there's a puzzle to be solved. And then I see something for me to punch. Best part of the game. You ready for it? Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. That little dude sees Kratos and stands up to him. Like, he knows he's gonna get his ass kicked, but he stands up for him, you know, or for the axe and like for the lady and all that stuff. And I felt like he has a spine, you know. I feel respect for that.
Please be careful. I'm still fixing that.
I'm losing that respect by the minute.
Tell me what's wrong with you.
But for those of you who peeked it, when we were taking this turn just now, you see that cloud? There was someone on the left. There was someone on the left. I did not see it. And I absolutely left this play area. And that has haunted me. Has haunted me for days. Ooh. Look, it got dark. Okay, I didn't see that either.
Mom called it Hell's Bramble. Can't burn it, can't cut it.
Also, while we're looking at things, you hear that? That's our brilliant sun standing in the poison cloud. That's so gross looking. Oh god. No, I just want to break it. Look at this nut. Look at this big dum dum. He's just whew, having a hard time breathing, kid. Oh, wait for it. There it is. There it is, right there. I was just so excited to get back to this this windmill thing. All right, I see this guy up here. Now, what's really hurtful about this whole situation, and you'll see it as we go, is we take this turn up here, and there's a treasure chest. That's not it. Oh, right. It's a pre-punch chest. Like, I was so excited. No. Who out here is also punching chests? That's mine. So check it out. This is what corresponds to this. And what ends up happening, you'll notice I'm kind of slow going through this, but I'm Crunchy's learning, right? Crunchy's going through a process. And what I realize is, oh, it's selecting things. And as you select it, it turns off. Now, I noticed that the first symbol, not on there. Second and third, so right there, it's on there. It's like, okay. Ah, you see that? You see how it kind of just popped right back in there? So what I realize is I need to go through and see what all the other options are. But 2 work and 1 don't. Probably 1 or 2 will work here. I got the backwards P. I got this thing that ain't on there. I got the backwards 3 that ain't on there. Which means this one has to be backwards P. Which means the other one has to be the other option. And this is going to have the last one. Now what I thought is, you know how smart I am? Watch this. And I am being so pretentious. At the time, I'm thinking, oh yeah, look, I'm gonna set it to this. It's already 2. It's perfect. All I got to do is go back over there and just, I don't have to check the symbol because, and look, I'm running back over there. I'm excited. I notice that this is here, and I go on this whole tirade about, oh, they tricked me with the audio cues. And you want to see peak instinct, peak combat instinct. I landed it, and I immediately recalled it.
You think all dwarves are as weird as Brock and Sidra?
No.
I wonder why they don't get along then. I mean, they're family.
That is their matter alone, boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go on this whole tirade while flipping through this, and I'm checking out my new garb, and I'm talking about, oh my God, you know, they put this over here because it's the same audio cues, and a smart player, if they weren't turning around and looking, would at least notice audio-wise that once they turned off this other poison trap, they would have still heard stuff. So they need to turn around and be like, why do I still hear it? At no point, again, did I realize, oh, I missed something already, and it still bothers me. And what Crunchy's also realizing is that he's not as smart as he thinks he is. I just went through all the options. I thought I was going to hear an audio cue telling me that, okay, now I can go the way. Yeah, dummy me. I found the B. Alright. Cool, so now we're going to go back over here. We're going to open up the chest and see what we found. Anyway, you know, I've been doing a lot of, like, explaining what you guys are watching it. Sorry if I'm taking it out of that. We got some juice. We got some juice in the pocket. Yeah. Now we finally get to continue on. We get out of this this weird little valley thing. And we forget all about our heart-crushing issues. Now,
I can't tell. Are we getting closer to the mountain?
We are.
he doesn't know. He just doesn't want to hear that kid's mouth. He's just climbing rocks, man. Always excited to see one of those. here, check this out. I'm thinking, oh yeah. What was I thinking? I don't know. But, you know, you get...
There.
Oh, yeah.
She really didn't want anyone open.
Now take a look at the symbol. You see all the spikes on it? You see that? I got really excited about this. I was like, oh, that's gonna look so cool. Now, we get Kevin Sorbo armbands, alright? We get them old school 90s Herculean racers. And if you know who Kevin Sorbo is, and if you actually got these references, I'm impressed. I am impressed. Ooh, that annoys me so bad. I want it.
There's got to be a better tool for this job.
Here I think, oh, maybe my son will shoot it. No, he's just over there shooting rocks. So, I mentioned earlier that my combat instinct took over and I recalled my axe. Well, in this area, the game decides that it's really going to test how much you can hold back pressing the button.
Great! Another revenant!
Baiter! Huh. That's just not fair, man.
Watch out! Sorry, not ready.
God. Ugh. Yeah, launcher.
Watch out, Father!
So what I felt like was happening there is they were leading me down that tunnel. And if you remember, she's gonna dodge away from me when she's stunned anyway. So I was like, why even screw around with pulling my axe back? Because I'm just gonna lose all this ground. And then she's gonna screw with me while I'm trying to set it back up, right? What I also didn't think about was how she lays mines. See that? I didn't. Oh my god. Just get her. Yeah. Rock her world. So I didn't want to get led down there because I didn't know if there were like traps or something, which we haven't really experienced traps yet. Stump that rock real quick. So I figured maybe I'll go around back this way and like push her out. Immediately thought, no, that's heading in a different direction. It takes an uncomfortable amount of time for me to realize that I can literally just go behind her. I could just go behind her and push her right back out here. There it is. Yeah. Isn't it amazing how that works? Just not a fan of that move. Just shoot her. XP, baby. Ah, man. Good times. Good times. You see, nothing. I didn't have anything to add there. All I was thinking about was this weird door. See, this is like the 5th iteration of things that I can't interact with. Like, there's a lot of what I would call post-game, or that's me checking to see whether or not that's a bird I'm supposed to kill. And now I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna head this way because I don't want to go down that other path. That's got to be the right direction, right? And it's around this time I realize, oh, my GPS is telling me that that is the correct direction. But at this point, you know, Crunchy don't play that. Crunchy checks all the nooks and crannies. Except for that one. We're not not going to talk about that. But yeah, there's just so many things that you have to come back through this game for. Like this one.
It's locked magically.
Thanks, kid. Ugh. And I mean that's fantastic. Like the content wise, I like having little peeps at things like, because you're like, oh my god, it's happening to me right now. Like I want to go back. I want to see what.
Follow me.
I want to see what I'm missing, right? And it's a big obvious thing. Like it will stick out in your memory. Oh, I need to go back and check this out. But at the same time,
Do you
you have
think for this
that
last
many.
leg up the mountain that maybe I can carry her?
I told you no.
Why? She meant more to me than you anyway.
What?
I just meant I spent more time with her. You were off hunting.
Y'all hear the mouth
It would
movements too?
serve you to stop talking.
Yeah. I don't like fighting doggos. I don't like fighting doggos in games. But, you know, when they jump at you, you start feeling a whole lot less conflicted. You guys see these pots? You see these pots? I decided I wasn't having that shit today. Oh. Yeah! Look at him just get in
Not
there.
bad, right?
Not bad. Not good either.
What a bad father you are. Step on a rock. I need to, I get so excited about little things like this, because I see this and I think I can go down there. I want to put myself down there. And I get so focused on that that I miss out on what is this place even for. Oh. God, thank you, Boomerang. And I spent so much time just looking down in this hole. Like, where's down there? What will Crunchy find? Oh. Because that big red obvious door, we're not going there yet. Okay. And this is where I piece together. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You could break rocks. You break rocks with pots. And at this, look, I see this, and I think, oh my god, I can't get to that chest yet, because both have to be frozen. Oh, maybe I thought I could open it, maybe. No. I see this, and I think, I'm gonna get 2 axes. This is gonna be dope. Oh, and then I go, oh wait, no. What about that guy there? It makes me feel better that I thought I felt smart, having read. And then I go, oh, treasure chest. I had no idea that was there. Shoulder plates. Okay, you ready to see a disappointed Crunchy? Guys, what is this? This is fine. What? I'm sure with the chest plate, this is a dope outfit, but it gives me like inner city nightclub on Saturday night, you know, like that's the vibe I get from this. I don't see Brutal Warrior fighting his way through a winter wonderland. That is not what I see from that. Light runic attack, a quick propulsive dash attack with a follow-up strike, and Kratos is protected during the dash. I absolutely equip this. I'm still kind of finicky on the stats here, because it makes sense to me, like, oh, or like, if there's more, it's better. But the orange kind of throws me off, because you'll notice there's there's 2 on here. There's 1 on there on the stun. So is it better stun? Is a white block better than the orange block? I don't really know. This whole UI process, I know it would be clear if this is where I spent all my time, but like, I don't know, it's so weird to me, like comparing this menu screen to like this game. It throws me off sometimes, and that's my excuse. That's why I'm not going to spend much time in there. Oh, so cool, right? So I think, oh, break your rocks. Now we can go down there. Yeah. And now I can jump down, right? Still sad. Still sad. Alright. And it's time to move on. And this is when I accept my fate. And I can't help but notice that this door is not up against that rock, and it does not necessitate a minor deity, major deity. I don't know where we're at. All right, don't get on me about that.
Let him go!
Ugh.
Father?
Ready yourself.
As a YouTuber, that's where I should have paused. As a gamer, you know damn well I was willing to be late for work to see that shit. Oh, I wanted to beat ass. And I do. I actually punched him in the butt like a bunch of times. Oh. My god, this is so dope. If you student among you would have realized, wow, those red pots would have been mighty helpful at this point. Oh my god. Oh, what a sick dodge. Oh yeah, right his face. Get on there. See this? Look at him vacuuming up these bad guys. Oh. Like, finish him, kid. Yeah, go ahead.
Almost ready!
Perfect.
An ogre? Here? Who built this place?
This is fantastic. You know, it's a good thing we were there, because did you catch how that ogre was about to turn his son into a juice box? He was going head first to the gullet. What we have here is a couple upgraded components, you know, some neat items to kind of flip through here, you know. Just absorbing the fact that I am a badass with spark steel. And look at all that hack silver. God. I got some enchantments to buy, baby. And that's it. That's it. thank you so much for joining me for this. I know I was kind of wordy for a lot of this commentary, but I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please let me know in the comments if this is the sort of format you would appreciate a little bit more. Gonna probably try and do this whole thing where I'm actually in the camera so you can see how I'm reacting to it, because I feel like that's a little bit more interactive, and I appreciate that with you. I'm only just now realizing, look at this kid's face. Like, what is with that pouty mouth? All right. Again, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining me. Tune in next time to see what happens on the other side of that door. I've been Crunchy. You've been great, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Okay, then. I will just... Oh. 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 Oh, is that dried blood?